So I said I would do a video to camera, and I don't feel very fit to be seen. I feel I'm absolutely knackered. This eye looks really heavy, um, and I know that over the next few days I'll recover, but I don't feel very recovered. We have been back since Saturday, um, about 7 o'clock Saturday evening. Um, and I've been shopping this morning. I got up and just went shopping before I had my coffee or anything because I just wanted to get it over with. And because I hadn't got anything, I was struggling to find myself something to eat that wasn't gluttony. Got no salad in the house or anything like that. So I went and did some shopping and struggled and did it and got back and was absolutely exhausted. Luckily, Mark was up by then and he brought the shopping in, and I've packed most of it away. I've still got some to pack away. I've packed all the fridge stuff away, and the other stuff can wait. And I'm going to do chicken stir fry for dinner. It's just gone 11 o'clock. He's about to start strimming, and I said to him if he would strim the lay-by first, then I'll take the car over, park it on there, and then he'll strim. So I don't know how long that's going to take him, or whether he'll. I'm hoping that he won't do it all in one go. He's got this thing that he has to just keep going, and he's been like that for 10 years, and because he's 10 years older, it's like, just take your time, and it's not going to go away. Just take your time and do it. So I'm hopeful that he won't try and do it all, because there's such a lot of strimming to do. We were out the back with Joe yesterday afternoon and sort of chatting and whatever, and he went out with the loppers and lopped off those bamboo shoots that were coming up. So they're done. And then once he's mowing all the time, they'll stay down. But of course, what happens is once this weather changes to proper spring and summer or summer weather, the grass will then stop growing and begin to get a bit brown, and the bamboo will continue to grow until, I don't know, it doesn't continue to grow all summer, but we'll have to keep on top of it. But once we get back into our routine, we come back up from doing the chickens and walk around that way and break off the bamboo shoots that are coming up. So yeah, so he's going to strim in a minute. I made a nice cloud video. I was really pleased with it. Just published that, and I was pleased with it because I liked the music that went with it, that I chose to go with it. Phil has given me his, I'll show it you because some of you won't know what the hell I'm talking about. Ooh. His GoPro. I'm not sure which way around that goes. Lots of YouTubers use these. It's an action camera, so you can clip it to a whatever, and you could be riding along down a trail and your bike could be doing this, and you don't really see any movement on the camera. So it can really, not that it needs that for clouds, but the good thing about this for the cloud videos is that it's got a longer, it'll just keep going, whereas my phone sometimes decides it's had enough, and it won't try and adjust for light levels in the way the phone does. So it will be better, and I will be able to be more experimental with it. I'm going to get a filter for it. I think it's a UV filter, or is it? Yeah, it might be a UV filter, because somebody closing shutters. A UV filter so that you don't get dazzled by the sun. So when I have recovered enough to be able to understand destructions, I will work out how to use that. I got to pay for my shopping this morning and couldn't remember my PIN number. I'd spent 2 weeks trying to remember the English PIN number, and consequently have forgotten the French PIN number for my card. And I was saying to Mark just now, what do you do as you age and your memory begins to fail? And with PIN numbers and codes and all of those things, they tell you not to write it down, but you have to. You have to write it down. My English PIN number I've written down somewhere where I know where it is. The problem's going to come is when I forget that I know where it is, what I've written it on. I've written it on a bit of paper, but I don't know where the bit of paper is. Or I might forget that it's even on a piece of paper. It's awful, isn't it? But that's the way it is. I don't know what the answer is. Whilst I was at my sister's, I forgot to mention her the other day. It's been such a long 2 weeks with such a lot of stuff packed in. I'd forgotten that I'd been to see my sister, which is awful. But whilst I was there, she's got this, one of these, not this particular one because I ordered it, in her, behind her on the chair that she sits on, and I borrowed it and tried it. It was really comfortable because it's it's not like a cushion. It doesn't slump like a cushion. It keeps you comfortable. So I've had this. It's not that I needed it because this chair's quite comfortable anyway, but it is quite pleasant having a bit more support in my lower back. So I bought that. What else? I've bought all my spices back. Got loads of too many of some of the spices. Some of the I hadn't realised quite how much I'd ordered. I've got more coriander seeds than I'll ever need. I'll have to live to 100 before I use those. And cumin seeds. And I bought beetroot powder. There will have been a reason that I bought beetroot powder, but I can't remember why. So I'm going to have to Google. And I think actually I bought too much again. And I think actually I bought it. It is probably used as a sort of a garnish or a dressing over stuff, just sprinkle it over something. I don't think you make anything particular with it. Well, I've got a lot, so I'm going to have to do a lot of garnishing, but I can Google and see what people do with beetroot powder. That's it really. The house doesn't need too much cleaning. It is a bit, I can see under the table it needs a bit of hoovering, but I'm sure we'll have our cleaner here soon, Vicky. So I'm not going to do it. It's been nice being back in our own bed. I have been to the Specsavers site. That was another thing that stressed me. I wanted to be able to have a fuller understanding of what she said to me in my appointment. And I rung them and asked them for my details and the report that I'd paid for. And apparently I have to go to the website to download it, and I got Phil to look and he couldn't find where to do it, and I was just too tired to be able to and stressed to do it. But I did that yesterday. I've ordered it, so hopefully I'll get that, because I want to know at what level the cataracts are at whether I can go ahead and get something done about them, so that I don't want to waste my money on new glasses. If I'm due, it won't be long before I need the cataracts doing. It seems a waste of money to me, because people I've spoken to, a couple of people, because my sister thought that they just suck out the cataract, but other people have said to me, no, they replace the lens, so you don't need glasses, which will be amazing because I've been wearing glasses forever. So yeah, so I wanted my report, so I've got that. I've ordered it. Hopefully that'll come. Mrs. Hopalong was sitting on 2 eggs yesterday evening when we went to put them away. I moved her off, picked them up. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's going to get caged if she starts going broody. Yeah. So that's that really. I'm going to go and cook in a bit, and Mark will have to have reheated stir fry. He doesn't care. I bought some nice things to eat. I've bought some salami for me and olives. It's grazing food. It's like when I'm hungry, I can't have a slice of toast or I don't know what else. Yeah, I can't have a slice of toast, and it's nice to have something that I can just snack on. So I can snack on salami, and I've got crisps. And I've been feeling guilty about the crisps. Mark goes, "Oh, you're eating crisps," and I'm thinking, but I'm not eating bread. This is my equivalent. Fuck off. Oh, and the dogs. Talking about fuck off. The dogs. Oh, we sat out having what I wanted us to have, a peaceful cup of coffee before he started strimming. We sat out there and the dogs were going for it and going for it and going for it and getting louder and louder and louder. Eventually, I shouted at the top of my voice, Arrête, because I think he's in and I think he needs to hear that this is not good enough. And nothing happened. So then I shouted at the top of my voice, fuck off. And then I think there may have been a response from him. He may have been in, but they went quiet for a bit and then they started again. And I'm going to contact the conseiller or whatever, however you pronounce it today. There's an email address. I'm going to contact him today because it's like, you can't. It's like Mark's out there strimming. That's fine. If the dogs want to bark at that, that's fine. If they're disturbed by that, that's sort of a normal thing, isn't it? But if you're just trying to have a peaceful cup of coffee and they're barking like mad, that's not okay. You can't have any peace in your garden. So yeah. Right, okay, that's it. I might put the rest of the shopping away now. So here I am in front of the camera feeling not quite ready, but I thought I would. So I hope you're having a good time. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a nice day. Hope you're having good weather. And I'll see you next time.